Hello guys and girls, FoxyRaven-TV here with another Fallout 76 video. And as a request from one who was asking me to make, if it was possible to make a power armor commando build as a Bloodied, and yes it is. So, I went ahead, destroyed my crossbow bow build here, yeah. So this is the 150-ish kind of thing build would be like. I do know that we have 4 maxed out legendaries here, right? And you won't have that as level 150, but you will have 4 legendary perk cards, because you get your first at 50, then you get the second at 75, then you get the third at 100, and the fourth at 150. And then you get the 5th at 200 and the final one at 300. So we are using 4, and I have these maxed, so there's nothing to do, to be honest. The only thing I could do is leave out 5 points. So that means we take 1 point, 2 points away from this, 2 points away from this, and 1 point away from this. And it should be possible. If you get to level 150 on the scoreboard, it should be possible to get the perk points enough for this here. We could take out the bandolier or the true hiker, but I do have so much food with me on this character here, and I also have too many stim packs, so I can't on this build take the travel pharmacy out or the true hiker out. But if you don't run with like a zillion trillion food and drinks, then you can take true hiker off for sure. But the build is something like this here. Travel pharmacy again, as I stated, because of stim packs. It's kinda a must in my opinion. The bandolier because railway spikes are heavy. Over here, concentrated fire for that VATS. The VATS is just amazing with concentrated fire. And of course then the Commando here. Tank Killer is another great thing for rifles and pistols, as it ignores your enemy's armor and also have a higher chance to stagger them. Life Giver is another must. As a Bloodied, you're still getting way more health at the 20% mark, so Life Giver is a must as well. Aqua Girl, you can choose to take this off if you don't like it. I just like it because I run through radiation bonds and so on and so on. So Aqua Girl will just make sure that I don't take radiation damage when I do that. Fireproof is a must as well, in my opinion. Reticle, another must. As you can tell, the greater your rats, the greater your strength is. Max plus 5 strength. So we're getting max out of that now. Revunated, I'm fully fed and fully hydrated. If you're not, don't use it. So that is another perk card you might be able to take off. Yeah. Lone Wanderer, again, I'm a lone wolf, lone fox, I have to say. So yeah, that is why I use that. If you're on a team, go with something like the Inspirational instead. You should still be able to survive as a power armor user. Travel Agent and Tenderizer. Travel Agent is just nice to save the caps. You can take that off, of course. Absolutely. Another perk card you can take off. Tenderizer, it's kinda useful, but you can start off with 1 star. I mean, if we take a look here at the Tenderizer, where are you? Tenderizer, there you go. So 5%, right? More damage for 5 seconds after you attack, instead of the 10% at max. At the 2nd star, you get 7 for 7 seconds. That's it. So you can absolutely start off with 1 star here, if you don't have the perk points to spend on a maxed out Tenderizer. Nerd Rage, another must as a Bloodied. And then I choose Gunsmith, because Railway Rifle will lose a lot of C&D, so Gunsmith is nice for that. And yeah, if you're using Explosive, then it sucks, I suppose. I would not suggest using Explosive as a lower level Bloodied Power Armor Commando. True Hiker, as I said before, because I have so much food, another thing you might be able to take off. Adrenaline is neat. Each kill you're just getting more and more damage, up to a total of 60%. Born Survivor, again a must as a well, actually not only as a bloodied, it's something that people need to start to use. Born Survivor, guys and girls, it's so freaking amazing. Bloody Miss is another thing you should be able to get, and yeah, it's just more damage. Grim Reaper Sprint, because I like that in VATS. I like having my action points restored. And better criticals to just dish out criticals in VATS. Class Freak is another must in my opinion. So your negative effect from mutations are reduced by 75%. That's incredible useful. Curator, that's another perk card you actually can take off. And I'm actually gonna take that off as well. It is only useful if you have a lot of bobbleheads and magazines that you use for better criticals and so on. But we are not going to use those, so we're going to take that off as well. So that leaves us with 6 points in total that we didn't use on this character here. Starch Genes is another thing that I think you need to use, because if you're using rataways, sometimes you're getting down to like 5% radiation on a bloody build, then it's nice to get that away. You could, of course, just use the Nuka Grape here. As you can see, it removes 400 radiation. And the thing I use to get radiation back is Toxic Goo. And as I said, these count as food, drinks. So yeah, I do stack up of those. As you can see, 369 here. So that is why True Hiker is a must in my opinion, because I carry a lot of these here. You can get these inside of Westtech at the the green glowing pond at the beginning of Westtech. So yeah, now that we have that in the way, we are currently on a Commando build, as I said, and we are using a railway rifle. And this one is not explosive, it's just a bloodied, so it only has 10 in capacity. But when we get the new map expansion, we're actually getting a bloodied railway rifle that has 20 bullets in a magazine. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing, I have to say. The mutations that I choose, and always chooses as a Commando build, are Adrenaline Reaction, Bird Bones, Carnivore, Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Muscle Scaly Skin, and Speed Demon. And as I said before, we are fully hydrated and fully fit because we are always on perfect bubblegum. And that's it, as you can see. We do get 6 more strength for the power armor. I'm gonna show you the power armor that I choose for this build here, and it's the T65. Yeah, it's the T65. I renamed it. I can do this, as you can see, T65. If you hit we, yeah, I know Danish and we's right. It's not a W. It's a we. Then you can change your text here if you want to. But yeah, it's the T65, and well, this one is an assassin, I can tell. We're gonna stop renaming things here. And the helmet here. Whoops, there we go. Left arm here. So as you can tell, there's actually nothing special here. I do have the calibrated shocks, and I think the T65 is the most easy thing to get the calibrated shock on, unless of course you are using a excavator. Excavator will have 100 more in carry weight, as it comes with 100 as standard, and then you can put on the calibrated shock for additional 100 more. So yeah, but as you can see, this power armor here is absolutely nothing. It is absolutely nothing. This is even only a 2-star, and this one another assassin. So do I have 3 assassins on? Yeah, I do have 3 assassins on this one here. Wow. So yeah, they're nothing special at all. So yeah, we are gonna check this out, and Am I? Actually, let me do something here, because I totally forgot we are in a power armor. So we're gonna need to change here. That is totally my bad. What we are gonna do here is I'm gonna take Revunated off. I am gonna put 1 in Revunated. Whoops. And go up to Legendary Perks. Take off the Endurance. Then I'm gonna equip Electric Absorption. This is only a 1-star. But Electric Absorption is just nice as in a power armor. Just absolutely is. There we go. So when you max this out, you have 20% chance when you take energy damage to recharge your power armor fusion cores and also restore health. This is incredible. I just remember it because I saw the event up here. The what is it called? I can't even remember anymore. No, not that event. Oh well, it's the sheep squatch, whatever event kind of thing, the fake sheep squatch, and yeah. Gonna heal up here. Look at, yeah, we're gonna need to redo the Born Survivor, sadly. So I'm just gonna spam the toxic goo here for a while, then get in here. And put on Born Survivor. Start rank 1 here. Got a friend request, I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna accept it. There we go. Now everything should be good. I hope. We are in the Bloodied states nonetheless. Let's see. So we are gonna go. Well, I'm not gonna clear an Atlantic city. I'm just gonna go in here because I don't want to jump so many times here. So we're just gonna go in here, and we're just gonna use the weapon as you normally would. So yeah. So again, this is a build you should be able to build as a level 150-ish. And if you get to the rank 150 on the scoreboard, you could choose to pick the perk points just to get that maxed out faster. The legendary perk cards, that is. So we're gonna go in here. Gonna need to reload. There we go. And as you can see, our health is like bunny jumping down there, right? It is like a rabbit. You could, of course, choose a. I'm not gonna do these expeditions here. You could, of course, choose the quad railway rifle, so you don't have to reload as much. But I just like to see this damage here. Incredible damage as a power armor user. And remember, we build a build that a level 150 should be able to do. And as you can see, Born Survivor is helping us a lot. So you are absolutely able to survive with this build here. 700 to the smacker. That is incredible. That's crit here. That is almost 1300. So do you actually need the critical need to crit? No. No. You actually don't. I mean 700 to the smacker. Well, that is a lot. That is a lot. Oh, a flamer. Oh, bye. So yeah, as you can see, it is actually easy to do a Commando build as a power armor user. Oh, 2 for 1 stone? There we go. There we freaking go. So we're gonna get down to the Mirelurks here. There's a few Mirelurks if they're not bugged, of course. Oh. There we go. Oh, Mirelurks. 707 to the smacker of the Mirelurk. I don't know, kings? There should be. Oh, there we go. Oh, he died. Bye-bye, king. Bye-bye. So yeah, you are absolutely able to just make an insane overpowered Commando build with while using power armor. Absolutely. Bye-bye. So yeah, I think that will be enough. I mean, we could go further in, but there's no point in it. The overgrown is hitting harder than whatever. Actually, let's get down here to the Salmon's Pond, just to see if he will hit harder. Can he one-shot us? That is the question. Because if he's able to, you might need. I mean, you're gonna be fine with this build here overall. You're not gonna stand and get face tanked by tough enemies that hits like incredible amount of damage. So you're absolutely gonna be fine, no doubt about it. But when you get higher levels, get more legendary perk cards and so on, you could choose something else, and you can even take the better criticals off, and then you can choose something like the no, that is no power armor. No power armor. Yeah, again, I'm not used to using a power armor. I just ain't. I normally I don't use power armor, I have to say. But you could go with something a little more tanky. You could go with something like blocker, for sure. As the hardest hitting enemies in Fallout 76 are actually melee users. This one is a melee, and the Scorch Beast Queen is melee. Earl is also melee with the feet he stomps with. The Mole Rat is also kind of melee, and the Mirelurk Queen is also a melee. Why are you not focusing on me? So yeah, Born Survivor is incredible, as you can tell. We are gonna survive here. And you can also get in something like the first aid, just so your stim packs will heal you more. And there we go, he's no more. That's a lot of stim packs. Not stim packs, railway spikes. Railway spikes. But yeah. There you go. I think that will cover up for the build video. So again, you should be able to do something like this here. If you're missing out a few points, just take Travel Agent off and go with 1-star in Tenderizer, and you should be fine. If you're missing a few points, of course. What else? Yeah, as I said before, you can take Revunated totally off. You could go with 1 or 2 in Concentrated Fire, and you can also take off the True Hiker if you don't carry so much food and so on that I do. And again, better criticals you could take off as well. It is a great card, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not a must as a lower level build. So yeah, that will cover up the video. I hope this helps you. And yeah, now I finally did a a power armor commando build. I actually never did it before, so that is why I thought it was a great idea you suggested as well, while asking about if I had an idea on this. And yeah, there you go. Anywho, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.